injection sites and drug overdose is such a big issue today. And there's this meta-analysis of 75 studies that shows that it reduces overdoses, increases access to health services, and is not associated with increased crime or increased drug use. So what reasons do you have for being against it?
Do you think that San Francisco is a clean city?
So they don't have clean injection sites, I don't think, but no, I guess not.
I believe they do have injection sites.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So do you think San Francisco is a clean city?
No, I do not.
Okay. So why do you think that is?
I'm not sure. I guess just a lot of crime and homelessness and whatnot.
Sure. So we have 96,700 overdoses in America right now. Off the top of my head, 72% of opioid, like 72% of all deaths for young men are opioid related. Having quote unquote safe injection sites.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you are new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today I'm reacting to Charlie Kirk, Transgenderism California college student running for president. So guys, please stay tuned and enjoy this wonderful video with me.
Yeah, what's up, Charlie? I actually got 3 questions. First one is, can you say at least one positive thing about liberals?
Liberals or leftists? That's the big difference.
Liberals.
Traditional liberals believe in free speech. They're just weak, and they allow the tyranny of leftists. I will say this. I wish the right fought as hard as the left does. I will say that. I will say that. I wish conservatives fought as hard as the Marxists do. I have respect for how hard they fight.
Cool. Second thing is, do you ever think it's possible to have an independent president ever in your
It's a good question. Probably not in the short term. Yeah. Probably not anytime soon. We live in a 2-party state largely, but yeah.
Cool. And then final question is, will you ever consider running president?
No, I'm having way too much fun doing this, and no. And there's far more qualified people than a kid who didn't go to college and hosts 3 hours of radio. But I'm about to be 30, which comes with its own fun challenges and stuff. But I hope we have a country by the time I'm 35, but I'm not running for anything. I'm here running Turning Point USA to save the country today. So, thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hi, Charlie. First of all, I want to commend you for coming to such a left-wing campus, considering your views, so thank you for coming. But I heard you mention safe injection sites and drug overdose is such a big issue today. And there's this meta-analysis of 75 studies that shows that it reduces overdoses, increases access to health services, and is not associated with increased crime or increased drug use. So what reasons do you have for being against it?
Do you think that San Francisco is a clean city?
So they don't have clean injection sites, I don't think, but no, I guess not.
I believe they do have injection sites.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So do you think San Francisco is a clean city?
No, I do not.
Okay. So why do you think that is?
I'm not sure. I guess just a lot of crime and homelessness and whatnot.
Sure. So we have 96,700 overdoses in America right now. Off the top of my head, 72% of opioid, like 72% of all deaths for young men are opioid related. Having quote unquote safe injection sites is nothing more than subsidizing an addiction to get somebody closer to the inevitable death.
In this meta-analysis from Vancouver and Australia,
So,
it shows that it lowers.
I am positive that study says that. Post-COVID, I think any study from the major health industries that contradict what I am seeing is steaming hot garbage.
Well,
But here's my evidence. If you walk the streets of San Francisco, you will see littering of needles, feces. You will see homeless people that are completely addicted. And I'm going to talk more morally here, okay? If you have somebody who is addicted, is it better to further their addiction or get them help so that they can break free of that addiction? That's a moral question, not a scientific one.
You could give people help while creating safer conditions for those who are still doing it and haven't gotten help yet.
No, so that's tapering. That's a separate issue. That is not what safe injection sites are. Tapering is perfectly fine because literally if they stop using a form of opioid, they could die. Safe injection sites is the continuation of the addiction subsidized by the taxpayer because we don't have the courage to say, you are suffering under a self-inflicted addiction. We're going to get you help, but you first must take responsibility for your own actions. The problem with the premise of safe injection sites is society itself is saying, you're really a victim, and we're going to give you the needles and give you the tools. And you could walk into San Francisco at any one of their health sites, and they will give you a kit, literally a kit, of syringes and needles and literally an ability to put a large rubber band, a tourniquet, thank you, around your arm to be able to find the veins that you can inject. Unsupervised, might I add you, unsupervised. That's not a matter of tapering or getting people off of it. A decent or a sane society would say, you know what, there's a lot of suffering here. Let's try to get you off of these things, not make it easier for you to continue to do drugs, which only continues the cycle of despair and death. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Charlie. Earlier you were talking about sex and gender, there only being sex, gender not existing. I was wondering, like, how you define male and female and, like, what criteria you use to define them?
XX and XY chromosomes.
Okay. So with, like, intersex people then who might be born with like XX chromosomes, but they have
an exception to the rule, right?
Yeah.
So one in every 25,000 cases, yeah. But that doesn't make the rule any less true. It's like saying if you see someone with an amputated leg, you say, oh, wow, that's not normal, but you still have something normal to compare that to. It doesn't make that the rule.
Yeah, I guess, so my question is more like, if somebody then does have like XX chromosomes, but they're born with like male anatomy, or male anatomy.
So they're intersex.
Yeah, so would that person be male to you or female?
So if they're XX chromosomes with male anatomy,
yeah.
I'm not even, how common is that?
It depends on like the specific, I think that one's Turner syndrome. So that can be like in 1 in 500 boys to like 1 in 2,500 boys.
How do you think they should identify?
I personally, in those cases, you know, like you say that there's only sex, but I personally think that those people should be able to identify how they want to identify because it's, you know, like, would you say that that's like an unclear circumstance or?
Well, I think that their chromosomes are rather clear, right?
Yeah. So
and they have displaced genitalia.
Yeah.
Correct?
Well, I don't okay. But so you would want them then to present as female, even though
well, it's not a matter of what I want them to present; it's what they are.
Yeah. So they should.
And wait, did you say 1 in 500 cases?
Yeah.
That's insanely made up. I got to be honest. Like that, you said 500,000 or 500?
500.
No way. That's yeah.
Yeah.
It's what? Yeah. So 1 in 3,000 is more accurate. Okay.
All right. We can use 1 in 3,000. So.
Just a factor of 6, but yeah.
So then do you think that those people who are, you know, they have male anatomy, they should wear dresses, present femininely?
What is their hormonal makeup? I'm curious.
Those people would have like male, like testosterone. So they
would have more testosterone than estrogen.
Yeah, in those cases.
Yeah, I'd have to think about that actually. Yeah, I'd have to think about that.
So
but the fringe case should not dictate the rule.
Well,
that's the point. Is that fringe cases in any scenario, whether it be rape, incest, and abortion, or intersex with trans issues, is not the heat or the heart of the debate at all. In fact, if I understand correctly, the study on intersex, again, it's somewhat of a distraction of the few fringe cases, that there can be, at the young age, like surgery that actually ends up helping based on the hormonal makeup. Is that not right?
I mean, I think like it's better when they're adults to have certain procedures like that done. I think it can lead to issues when it's done when they're younger, but I do think that there are.
So then if you think that, do you think anatomy has anything to do then with determining biological sex?
In like, when you say determining biological sex, do you mean like in how we define sex, or like?
I'm just curious. Again, I just want to reiterate, we don't have 15% of high school girls in America that are quote-unquote non-binary because of intersex issues. We have 15% of high school girls saying they're non-binary because it's a social contagion that is infecting people that are perfectly normal and healthy with XX and XY perfectly functioning genitalia systems. That's the real issue. And so, while I acknowledge this is incredibly murky and I need to think about it, this is a rare disease to muddy the issue up that biological reality needs to continue to exist regardless of somebody's own personal imagination.
Yeah, I think so. Like from my understanding of sex, like reproductive biologists don't necessarily use chromosomes. They use like what gametes you produce, like what sex cells, so like sperm or ovary. But I don't know that.
Let me try to find some common ground here,
Yeah.
okay? So when the Biden government comes out and they say that men can take drugs to lactate and chest feed, do you think we've probably gone too far?
I haven't seen Biden say that. So
That's okay. He didn't. His government did. But I'm just trying to find some common ground because, like, when the government says that it's, how about this? When the government calls women that are pregnant birthing people, do you think we're probably going too far?
I think I mean, this is, I'd have to ask you like more questions about what you believe because I don't know.
It's pretty simple and transparent.
Yeah,
I believe what people have believed for 5,000 years, that there's man and woman and that you can't pretend to be something that you're not. I also believe what 99% of Americans believe. So it's really not that complex. But the fact you can't immediately answer gets right to the point of this, which is that we have this radical ideology that has infected every major part of American society. And I don't think we should be focusing on fringe issues or fringe cases when it's literally staring us in the face and it's a social contagion that is resulting in tens of thousands of people chopping off their genitalia to create irreversible damage for the rest of their life. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Wow, this video is amazing. Charlie, I just love reacting to Charlie's video because he's good. I love the way he answered all the questions without maybe making you feel bad or making you feel. He just answered it in a polite way. Like Charlie, he's really good. Do you know sometimes I wish Charlie would even like contest for presidentship. Even when they asked him, he said no. He said now he's 30, when he'll be 35. No, you don't think so. Like there's more qualified people than him. But me, I feel that Charlie should just make an attempt. Like, just try. Woo! Charlie is good. He's really good. Like, he's really helping the young ones to grow. Yeah, he's very good. And for the XY and XX chromosome, like, to me, if someone has the both together, I feel that if the person just have to decide, maybe I want to be a man or I want to be called a woman. So I just feel that the person just have to make a decision on he or her own. You understand? So that's what I feel about it. Like, I just feel. But if I'm going to be the one, maybe let me just say, for instance, I'm the one. I don't know. I'll pick. Because me being a lady like this, maybe I'll pick, let me try a bit man and see how they feel, or woman. So it's not easy. But I feel that if you have X chromosome and XY chromosome, I feel that you should just pick one, or maybe you just pick who you want people to address you as, if you're a man or a woman. So I feel so. So guys, please comment below on any video you want us to react to. Comment below. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and please guys, I still want to throw more light on this. If you are someone that have X chromosome and XX chromosome and XY chromosome, I feel that you should pick what you want and be proud of who you are. Never give up. You are born that way because you are unique. So I feel that you should just be proud of who you are. You should be proud of your body, proud of your sex, proud of everything about you. Never give up. Always do the right thing at the right time. So I feel that you should be happy. So guys, please comment below on any video you want us to react to. Comment below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ngal Fashion Store. Fashion makes sense.